So there's a new masterpiece in town. It's big, it's bold, and it's pearly. You're looking at it. No, it's not me. It's this, the View Masterpiece TV. It's their flagship product, and we're going to tell you all about it. So let's dive in. The most impressive bit about the masterpiece, apart from the 85-inch QLED panel, is its design. It is a blend of a special rose gold and champagne gold, collectively called Armani Gold by View. It is subtle, classy, and it sure does make a statement, alright. The QLED panel is capable of a cool 1000 nits of peak brightness and comes with HDR10 Plus certification. You can tweak the picture settings to your heart's content, and it will provide a stunning experience in any kind of room setting, even outdoors. The Masterpiece remote feels great to use and has a luscious aluminium finish. It's got all the shortcuts to your favorite streaming services right there, so there's no dilly-dallying. The View Masterpiece runs on Android 9 and has all the basic streaming apps you could need. There's Netflix, Amazon Prime and Hotstar along with YouTube, and you can add more should you find the need. View also has an option to upgrade the Masterpiece to its Meeting by View platform, which essentially turns it into a Windows-based virtual conference system. There's a slick 50-watt soundbar built into the bottom, which includes 2 sets of woofers and tweeters and supports Dolby MS12 and DTX Virtual X surround sound options. The Masterpiece likes to play too. Apart from being capable of 1000 nits of brightness, the QLED panel also supports a 120Hz refresh rate, making your gaming experience as smooth as the person we are going to interview next. She's cool, she's classy, and she's an absolute tigress in human form. Meet Devita Saraf, the absolute face of View and the brains behind it. Devita, thank you so much for inviting us over to Ali Baug. I have a few questions for you on this beautiful big launch of your big TV. First of all, it's the first time View has forayed into the premium cinephile segment. So what led to this what led to this decision? So
when I started this company back in 2006, the idea was to blend luxury and technology together, and that's when we first came up with large screen displays that work as a digital home with the intelligent media center in it. In 2012, we were the first ones to come up with the Swarovski TV. 2 years ago, we upped the game with the View 100, which is the world's largest TV. Earlier this year, we came up with the Cinema TV, which got sold out in like a matter of hours. But this is probably the first time we made a TV that's inspired by art, and that's why we call it the Masterpiece.
So what is the future of this TV now? Am I going to see more QLED TVs rolling out in the future from View, like in a smaller segment, like smaller sizes? Is the QLED tech going to be introduced in the smaller TVs as well, or is this just your flagship and it's just reserved to this?
I think it's a good question. You know, my team and I were just talking here in Ali Baug in this stunning villa. We have put up this 85 inches, of course, in the living room, even outdoors. But for gamers, we set up an 85 inch in a bedroom, right? And no, we've never thought of putting such a large size TV in a bedroom. And because this TV along with QLED has a 120Hz refresh rate, which is great for gamers, we set it up as a console and let's see how it goes. And the feedback was like, why do you have to have size as a limit when you're working on TVs for your smaller spaces? So I would say that, we definitely see the value of a QLED in a large form, even if you want to put it in like a study or your bedroom, maybe for gaming or whatever you like. When you do it in smaller sizes, the problem is that the prices go very high. So at 85 inches, 3.5 lakh rupees with QLED, all these features, Armani Gold finish is worth it. I'm not sure if you do it in smaller size, will you really get bang for your buck yet. Having said that, as you know, the way the tech world works, it's just Moore's law, it gets better and gets cheaper. So you never know. I'm not going to make any comments for now.
So this is really interesting. I mean, you've added the Meeting by View option to upgrade.
Correct.
So do you see a lot of growth in that segment?
Huge.
In the corporate segment?
What has happened is now people have gotten used to the fact that unless you really have to travel, let's just do a face-to-face meeting on a Zoom or Skype or something. So that's become a habit.
So it's a new normal.
It's a new normal, exactly. Yeah. And that's now going into what's called post-lockdown as a hybrid meeting. So you have a life which is partially visual, virtual meetings, and maybe partially face to face, which will take a while. And we thought, let's blend the two together.
The last question that I want to ask you is, what is the essence of this brand? What makes View apart from you?
The essence of the brand, I mean, I wouldn't deny, has a bit of snob value, because there's so much we put into it, and people who buy a View are generally a bit more daring.
And we know where that comes from.
You can imagine where that comes from. But also comes from my customers, you know, they buy the product, they love it, they become viewers for life, and they recommend it, and they have many TVs. So the essence is really a person who is an innovator, who is, how do you say, is not someone who's a follower, is a leader in their own mind, whatever field they may be on, and likes to take a chance with the latest tech, and likes to make a statement with the sort of brands and products that they have, while at the same time still being very subtle and classy. So we're not a brand that's a very screaming, shouting, large brand. You know, we are of course a large company, but we want that even this TV, you know, you put it in your living room, it makes a very classy statement. It doesn't scream for attention. It just
class with humility, is it?
Exactly. So that's the essence of the brand. You know, someone who's very confident and daring. And it is not just me, it's also my team, it's also my customers.
Alright, thanks a lot for that.
Thank you so much
for
having
this.
me, it was a pleasure.
Sure, cheers.